Unveiling the fascinating insights of your life path number. Life path #S5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Life path number 5, the free spirit. You love travel, adventure, variety and meeting new people. You possess the curiosity of a cat and long to experience all of life. You like to be involved in several things at the same time as long as you are not tied down to any one area. You make friends easily. Your personality is upbeat and often inspiring, attracting people from all walks of life. You can be in sales, advertising, publicity, promotion, politics, or any profession that requires your communication skills and understanding of people. You can also be impulsive, doing or expressing things you regret later. You are sensual and love to taste all of life. Sex, food, and other sensory experiences are essential to the enjoyment of your life. With a 5 life path, you find it difficult to commit to one relationship, but once committed, you can be as faithful as an old dog. You are multi-talented and possess a variety of diverse abilities. However, discipline and focus are the true keys to your success. Without these, many of the tasks you begin will remain unfinished and you will fail to realize the true fruits of your abilities. With hard work and perseverance, the sky is the limit. You are often a late bloomer and need to experience life before you can truly know and commit to your heart's desire. With a 5 life path, your challenge is to learn the true meaning of freedom. Change is constant in your world, requiring adaptability and courage. You yearn for freedom and self-employment attracts you powerfully. Your challenge is to settle into one area to cultivate your ability sufficiently to earn a living and attain success. Life path number 6, the nurturer. You have concern for the weak and the downtrodden. You are a healer and a helper to others. You are capable of giving comfort to those in need and will frequently offer a shoulder for others to cry on. Your task in life is to develop the tools necessary to be truly helpful to others, rather than to simply be a sympathetic ear. You must find the balance between help and interference. With a 6 life path, it is in your nature to take on responsibility. You often fill the void left by others and do not turn away from personal sacrifice. At times, you may feel overburdened by the travails of others. However, the love others bestow upon you is your well-deserved reward. You try to maintain harmony within the family or group, balancing and fusing divergent forces. You seek marriage and are often a wonderful parent, offering warmth, protection, and understanding to children. You are generous, kind, and attractive. With a 6 life path, you are often admired, even adored, which baffles you. You are humble and yet you carry a deep pride. You move well and gracefully, but will have to work to stay in shape. When young, you must be careful not to choose partners for the wrong reasons. Do not let sentimentality influence your decision, especially those involving the choice of a spouse. You need to be needed, but must learn to discriminate between those you can help and others who are made weaker by your care. After all, it is in your nature to be attracted to the weaker brothers and sisters among us. The temptation and the danger for you is to think of yourself as the savior of the world, carrying the burdens of others on your shoulders. You are blessed with musical talent, as well as in the visual and performing arts. However, your creativity may well be suppressed due to your willingness to sacrifice, or your inability to fully appreciate your talents. You also have enormous talent in business. With a 6 life path, you are blessed with a great deal of charm and charisma, which you use effectively to attract the people and support you need. Life path number 7, the intuitive. You have a clear and compelling sense of yourself as a spiritual being. As a result, your life path is devoted to investigations into the unknown and finding the answers to the mysteries of life. You possess a fine mind. You are an analytical thinker, capable of great concentration and theoretical insight. You enjoy research and putting the pieces of an intellectual puzzle together. Once you have enough pieces in place, you are capable of highly creative insight and practical solutions to problems. The 7 life path enjoys solitude and prefers to work alone. You need time to contemplate your ideas without the intrusion of other people's thoughts. You are a lone wolf, a person who lives by his own ideas and methods. As a result, close associations are difficult for you to form and keep, especially marriage. You need your space and privacy, which, when violated, can cause you great frustration and irritation. When your life is balanced, however, you are both charming and attractive. You can be the life of a party, and enjoy performing before an audience. You enjoy displaying your wit and knowledge, which makes you attractive to others, especially the opposite sex. But you have distinct limits. While you are generous in social situations, sharing your attention and energy freely, you are keenly aware of the need to come off stage and return to the solitude of your lair. Therefore, intimacy is difficult for you, because you guard your inner world like a mother lion does her cubs. All this privacy and aloneness can cause isolation and loneliness. However, with a 7 life path, you can be aware of an emptiness in your life, a part of you that yearns for company and close companionship that may be unsatisfied. If isolation is brought to the extreme, you can become cynical and suspicious. You can develop hidden, selfish motives, which people may sense and may cause them discomfort around you. You must guard against becoming too withdrawn and independent, thus shutting out the love of others and keeping you from experiencing the true joy of friendship and close companionship. You must especially watch out for selfishness and egocentricity, thinking of yourself as the center of the universe, the only person who really matters. Secretly, you may feel jealous of the easy relationships formed by others. You may perceive others as less inhibited than you, or more free to express themselves. You may harshly criticize yourself for not being more gregarious, powerful, or capable of greater leadership. Your challenge in life is to maintain your independence without feeling isolated or ineffectual. You must hold fast to your unique view on the world, while at the same time being open to others and the knowledge they have to offer. With your abilities to learn, analyze, seek out answers to life's important questions, you have the potential for enormous growth and success in life. By the time you reach middle age, you will radiate refinement and wisdom. Life path number 8, the power player. You have great talent for management in all areas of life, especially in business and financial matters. You understand the material world. You intuitively know what makes virtually any enterprise work. You possess the ability to inspire people to join you in your quest, but often they are incapable of seeing what you see. Therefore, those around you need your continual guidance, inspiration, and encouragement. You must prod them into action and direct them along the lines of your vision. You attract financial success more than any other life path, but effort is required. Your challenge in life is to achieve a high degree of detachment, to understand that power and influence must be used for the benefit of mankind. Those born with the number 8 life path who do not understand the real and relative value of money are bound to suffer the consequences of greed. They run the risk of losing it all. You have the character and resilience of a true survivor. It is not uncommon for a person with an 8 life path to experience major reverses, including bankruptcies, financial failure, but you also have the talent and the sheer guts to make more than one fortune, and build many successful enterprises. Despite the difficulties that life presents, you will experience the satisfaction that comes from material wealth and the power that comes with it. Business, finance, real estate, law, science, particularly history, archaeology, and physics, publishing, and the management of large institutions are among the vocational fields that suit you best. You are a good judge of character, which aids you well in attracting the right people to you. Most 8s like large families and sometimes tend to keep others dependent longer than necessary. Although jovial in nature, you are not demonstrative in showing your love and affection. The desire for luxury and comfort is especially strong in you. Status is very important. You must be careful to avoid living above your means. Your 8 life path treads that dangerous ground where power lies and can corrupt. You may become too self-important, arrogant, and domineering, thinking that your way is the only way. This leads inevitably to isolation and conflict. The people you run the risk of hurting most are those you love, your family and friends. Be careful of becoming stubborn, intolerant, overbearing, and impatient. Those with the 8 life path usually possess a strong physique, which is a symptom of their inherent strength and resiliency. Life path number 9, the humanitarian. If you have a 9 life path, you are socially conscious and deeply concerned about the state of the world. You have compassion and idealism. You are a utopian, and will spend your life trying to realize some aspect of your utopian dream, sacrificing money, time, and energy for a better world. It is in giving that you will find much satisfaction. You have a broad outlook on life. You tend to see the big picture, rather than the minute details. You naturally attract people from all walks of life who can fit into your larger plans and take over the areas you find interesting. The person with a 9 life path is rarely prejudiced or accepts social biases of people. Instead, they evaluate people on the basis of what they can do for the larger cause. If you have a 9 life path, you are imaginative and creative, especially at harmoniously arranging the beauty already potential in the environment. These abilities can lead you into such fields as interior decorating, landscape art, and photography. But because of your strong social consciousness, you can be an effective politician, lawyer, judge, minister, teacher, healer, and environmentalist. You are often disappointed by the realities of life, the shortcomings of others, or of yourself. Somehow, you don't want to accept the imperfections of the world, a feeling that drives you constantly to try to improve upon it. But rather than be satisfied with your efforts, and those of others, you relentlessly push on, striving for greater accomplishments. You are often unsatisfied with the results. In short, you lack the perspective that would otherwise make it possible for you to enjoy life more fully, and accept its natural limitations. You have a controlled enthusiasm and the ability to finish what you start. A key to your personality is the necessity of sacrifice. You have to learn to let go of material possessions and relationships, the inherent lesson being that holding on too tightly to anything causes pain. Money comes to you through mysterious or unexpected ways: inheritance, the benevolence of someone who was inspired by your work, or a lucky investment. The most successful and satisfying road for a 9 is giving, sharing, and sacrificing for a larger goal without expecting anything in return. Your life rests on the axiom that the more you give, the bigger your reward. You are romantic, but your love is more impersonal. You tend to be focused on your dreams. When you are not in harmony with your true nature, you can fall to moodiness, or become aloof and withdrawn. You can become timid, uncertain, and ungrateful, putting the blame for your troubles on others or the world. You have a gift for examining your life objectively, and at some distance. Be honest with yourself. By openly facing your shortcomings, as well as your strengths, you develop equilibrium. You are thus able to love and better understand yourself and all of life. Subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more empowering content.